Hello everybody. Here's a short tutorial on a really cool feature of Moodle, and that is using the restrict access feature to create conditional labels. So what I mean is, what if you could have a certain message pop up in Moodle but only for students who, let's say, wrote an essay below 60%, or whose current grade for the homework assignments is below, let's say, 80%, and then a certain message will pop up only for those students. So let's do that. So I'm in my sandbox course here, and let's say I'm somewhere here, and let's say an essay is due. Let's say it's the second essay, and I want to display a message for all the students whose first essay was not very good, and only those students will see that, and I will tell them to go to the writing center with the draft for their second essay. So that's my idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a label here. I'm going to add a label. I'm going to add some text here. For example, I'm going to make this red because I want the students to really notice that. I'm going to make it bold, and my message is going to read the grade for your first essay was below 70%. I highly recommend that you use the writing center for this essay. So let's say this is the second essay. You can schedule an appointment with the tutor here, and then I have put the link to our tutoring center in here where they can schedule online tutoring at the writing center. So I'm going to underline the first thing here because I really want to get those students' attention. Okay, going to put the writing center in italics. Okay, now I'm done. So now I don't want all students to see this. I only want students whose essay is actually below 70% to see this. So I'm going to go down here to restrict access. I shall add a restriction. There are a lot of different options here, which is awesome. But for my purpose right now is very simple. I'm just going to use grade. And I'm going to say the student must, or must not, no, must match the following grade, and then I will use the essay that would be the first essay. Let's say this is the first essay, must be below, and then I will say 70%, right? Because that's what I wrote up here. Hey, your grade was below 70%. I'm kind of worried about your grade, so should you, and you should go to the writing center. So then I will tick this off. The I is gone. So this means that if a student logs into your Moodle page and to your course, and that student wrote a grade of lower than 70 on this essay, then the student will get this popping up. So I'm gonna just do that here. So, and now this is here, and if you now logged in as a student who wrote a grade below 70 on the first essay, then you would see this, and hopefully it would be a wake-up call, and you would go to the writing center with your draft for the second essay and get some help. So for me as a teacher, I get this notice down here, just so I know that this is a conditional label. It says not available unless you get an appropriate score in sample essay. That's the essay that I used for this condition here. And it says it is otherwise hidden. So if the grade for this essay for the student who is logged in right now is below 70, they will get to see this. Otherwise, this will be invisible. Okay. So you can also use these kind of restrictions for quizzes, for assignments, for anything really. You have that option almost anywhere. So for example, let's say you have a vocabulary quiz if you're a language teacher and some students did really badly on it, and then you want only for those students who got like below 60, you want them to do an additional exercise that will only pop up for those students who did really badly on the first one. So these kind of things. You can also use for these restrictions to scaffold your course, so that you can say, for example, this assignment will only become visible once you have completed this one, and then the next one will only become visible if you have completed this one, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, so another option would be maybe that you have an essay, but you want students to first submit an outline, and then you can say, well, you will only be able to upload your essay if you have previously submitted an outline, and if I have given you a grade for that outline. Only then will this link even be visible. Okay, so you can do that just to make sure that students actually do the outline. Okay, so I hope this makes some sense. I will probably do more videos on the amazing powers of the access restrictions and play around with that a little bit. Okay, have a great day. See you in the next video.